Coming back to Carla, and you said they had an irreverent brand. First of all, great language. Second of all, what makes an irreverent brand for a deep tech company? And what is the point of that?
I don't know that I think about like deep tech companies, irreverent brands. I think, for Kala, it's more about its customers, like the tone that they've iterated to, which works for their initial customer base, and over time maybe it changes. That tone of voice may change over time to be static. I think that's the thing with brands, is that a lot of times they'll iterate the message as they appeal to different audiences and try to increase the audience they can go after. What I think is important on the brand side for deep tech businesses, more generally speaking, is that you speak to someone and you say something. More often, people talk about, we're building this cool technology, we're building a giant Dyson sphere, and that'll be cool. Some engineers, but I think the reality is, a lot of people probably just want to go home and be able to explain simply what they do to their grandmother. And it's a lot easier to say I'm doing in-space manufacturing than I'm developing low-cost reentry capsules for manufacturing crystalline structures and microgravity. So I think being able to articulate that allows, your K factor, your virality to increase. It allows you to differentiate from other companies. It makes you memorable, where a broad range of people will become engaged in what you're doing. So much of venture and startups is about getting people from non-consensus to consensus, and that starts with getting people excited about the idea that you're pursuing, which gets you the capital and the talent to go execute, and the execution gets you the customers. The customers validate the idea. Next thing you know, you look back 7 years later and you say, oh, that was pretty easy, but it started with the kernel of an idea and getting people excited about the potential for that.
And then what do you think are the key parts of specifically frontier tech and deep tech? What are the key parts of their brand? Is it the scientist team? Is it the founder? Is it the visual methods of communication they use? Language?
Yeah, I think the founder has a lot to do with it. I don't think you can ignore the impact of the founder um, on the brand, on the perception of the brand, on the story that's being told. It's just you can't kind of shake it. I think all the other stuff is really validating of the founder themselves and their approach. It's a great website. If it's a great logo, if it's a great pitch deck, I think all those things emanate from the founder themselves.